So here is our XR3i Cabriolet. I'm just going to do a general walk around first so you can get a general feel for the car. So as you can see, paintwork generally is in fantastic condition. When you're standing from this distance, it looks absolutely gleaming and immaculate. So just walking around as best as I can. Just noticing that the panel gaps are all good. You can see there. Coming round to the front. A bit short of space. There we go. So it all looks nice and straight at the front. And as best as I can down this side. You can see down the flanks also, there's no sort of trolley dents or anything like that from supermarkets. And again at the back, all very straight. So I'll just jump inside and give it a start. So it's not the first time I started this morning. We've had to start it obviously to pull it out of storage, but it's cold still. It's literally just been pulled out of storage. So you can see, yeah, just bear with me a second. So it starts very well indeed. Settles quite well to an idle. Quickly, just open the bonnet, we'll go and have a look under there. So, pretty quiet for a CVH engine really. They're generally the quietest of engines. This one is not bad at all. I think the really impressive thing about this car is the originality of the factory grey. You can see there the inner wings all completely original, never been welded, never been crashed. Same this side, everywhere you look, factory paint, on the corner there, factory seam sealer, factory spot welds. Generally it's pretty tidy under here. The under bonnet insulation's in good condition, original. There's some surface corrosion at the leading edge here, but nothing that we feel really needs attending to, unless that's what starts to make it look like a show car. But yeah, so that's under the bonnet. Worth noting that the spotlights and headlights are the original Cabriolet proper Ford ones, not replacement ones. So let's go around the car in a bit more detail and try and pick up a few of the blemishes and probably less of the glamour kind of stuff. So yeah, what you can see there, if I can get out of the sunlight, a few stone chips, not too bad for one of these. It's probably as you'd expect. Probably less than you'd expect really. You know, there's a few, but they're not really stand out, and it's not littered with stone chips on the front. Come around here, slight rub through of the paint there. It's all original paint, slightly overzealous polishing there. Looking up into the arches, you can actually see it's the original seam sealer. It's just the paint rubbing away a little bit there, but it's all original. And going along the sills, again, really impressive, all original. Very solid under there. Sure, if you look at the MOT history, you'll see that in the last 15 years I think it's only failed on tyres, or even that might have been an advisory. Looking up in the rear arches, again, factory spot welds, factory paint, so all good there. Looking around to the back, let's give the boot an open. So here you can see never been crashed. It's all original, all very straight, no issues here at all. And then going down this side as well, just checking the arches. Again, factory spots and no filler, no rust. So looking on the, as the doors open, look here. A little bit of flaking paint there, you can see the size of it compared to my finger. A few scuffs on the seals you expect from people getting in and out, but I guess, you know, in part this shows its originality, but it hasn't been painted. Probably, I would say, the worst part of the car, if that's the thing you can say, is this. Just a little bit of sort of pickling here. It's been touched up in probably a long time ago, actually, judging by the sort of coloration of the paint. But it's one of those, we don't really feel that we want to get it done, because you're, to a certain extent, taking away the originality of the car, and it's certainly not about to fall to pieces because of that. You know, to give you an idea of the size of it, that's my hand, you know, so it's not massively problematic, but it's just worth noticing. And again, around the front arches here, you can see here, and that incidentally is not rust, that's the factory seam sealer, sorry, amber seal, that's under there, that's over painted. So all in all, very original. Let's get the hood down. And you can see the interior a bit better as well. So the hood is manual, so very easy to undo. Click that side, and away we go. Has to be said, it's easier to put down than it is to put up. It can be put up with one person, but it's easier with two, it has to be said. So it folds neatly into position, and then obviously we've got the tonneau cover. I can't really put the tonneau cover on with one hand, so the photos will have the tonneau cover on. We've had new poppers fitted to those because some of them are coming off, so it actually fits really snugly, really nicely. So that's all good there. So now there's a bit more light on the interior. I'll take this protection mat out of the way. Obviously, carpet's very clean, no holes, all good down here. Your original chassis number plate there, no issues there. You see the rear seats and rear carpets. Difficult to see here whether this has even been sat in that often. I suspect probably not. Driver's seat, which obviously will have seen the most wear, is in very, very good condition. Bolsters are not collapsed or anything like that. There's a slight bit of wear just there, maybe you can see at the end of my finger. But other than that, really nice, no rips. And likewise the same with the passenger seat really. So it's all good. And the carpets as well. So that's just a general overview of it really. I'm not really sure if there's anything else to say. I'm just looking up in here. You can see, really nice, quite difficult against the sun. There we go. So you can see all the factory spot welds and things like that in there, the factory seam seal on the doors. So we know that this is a solid, unrestored car with genuine warranty